Now, intended sending this earlier in the week, but if you can get a chance to do this today or tomorrow and send it to me before our lesson on Tuesday, that would be great. It's a lesson from it's a task from 2012, and it's question 4B. 2012 is a long time ago now. It's nearly it's 9 or 10 years ago, whatever. But it's got to do with holidays, and I think it's highly likely that we'll have a question relating to the holidays. It was very possible that one of the questions in this year's 2021 Leaving Cert will relate to the holidays, because the way in which we are spending our holidays last summer and this summer, we haven't got an opportunity to go abroad. So, staying in Ireland and something could easily feature. So, the question is, on peut passer des vacances formidables en Irlande qui ne coûtent pas trop cher. On peut passer des vacances en Irlande qui ne coûtent pas trop cher. Il n'y a pas besoin d'aller à l'étranger. Donnez vos réactions. So this would be a question, this is not question one, so maybe 2/3 of a page. If you could manage that, that would be great. On peut passer des vacances formidables en Irlande qui ne coûtent pas trop cher, which do not cost very much, very expensively. Il n'y a pas besoin, there's no need, il n'y a pas besoin d'aller à l'étranger. Donnez vos réactions. Donnez vos réactions. Well, I'm going to, again, treat this like an introduction, développement, conclusion, and I always deal my questions like that. So I'm going to split the screen here, and we'll keep our question on the top. And in my introduction, I'm going to say, yes, I agree. The important thing is to plan your trip. I'm going to, so this is just an idea now, and you can think of your own ideas, or you can use my ideas. You can look at my vocabulary and then pause the video and try and write an answer using my vocabulary, or you can watch all of it and then write your own answer as you wish. And then the vocabulary that I would use for that, I'm going to say, je suis d'accord, ce qui est important, or l'important est de, ce qui est important est de planifier. Planifier is to plan. It's to plan revision, to plan your work, to plan your week of work, to plan your holidays. So planifier. Son séjour, your holiday. Son séjour. And then for my développement, well, I'm going to say three things. I'm going to say lots of Irish people go to Spain and France. Things are less expensive there, but getting there is expensive. So it's not necessarily it's a cheap holiday to go to France or Spain. And last summer we went to Donegal. We stayed with relatives. We were lucky with the weather. But this summer we're going to go there again because foreign travel will be impossible. So the vocabulary that I'm going to use for this, I'm going to say beaucoup d'Irlandais, lots of Irish people, and then I'm going to use the verb séjourner, the holiday, or séjourner, or passer 2 ou 3 semaines, they spend 2 or 3 weeks in France or in Spain, en France, en Espagne, en France, en Espagne. Now, I've just put the verbs over here, séjourner. I haven't conjugated this. You'd have to, if you're going to use this, lots of Irish people, you have to conjugate the verb correctly. So, beaucoup d'Irlandais séjournent, beaucoup d'Irlandais passent. I've just put the infinitive of the verb on the right-hand side here. Now, the coût de la vie, I refer to the cost of living as less expensive there. So, le coût de la vie, 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 that's the cost of living. Et le coût de la vie est moins élevé en France. Le coût de la vie est moins élevé en Espagne. It's less expensive in Spain. But the ferry then. So le coût de la vie est moins élevé en Espagne, but the ferry, that's expensive. Now, l'été dernier, second point, l'été dernier, nous sommes allés, nous avons visité le comté de Donegal, nous sommes restés avec nos proches. So l'été dernier, nous sommes allés dans le comté de Donegal. We went to Kerry, or we went to Donegal, or whatever it is. And we stayed with, I'm going to use the verb loger there. Nous avons logé avec nos proches, nos proches. Now, une proche is a relative. It actually just means near normally. Proche, it just means near. But nos proches, or relatives. And we were lucky. Nous avions de la chance. Nous avions de la chance because we had sun every day. Il y avait du soleil chaque jour. Il y avait du soleil chaque jour. Et nous allions à la plage. We were going to the beach every day. So in these cases, avoir la chance, nous avions de la chance, il y avait du soleil chaque jour, nous allions à la plage chaque jour. And then this summer we're going to do the same again. Cet été, après les examens, nous allons partir. We will go in the future, or we will not go abroad. Nous ne partirons pas à l'étranger. Nous ne partirons pas à l'étranger. Ce ne sera pas possible. It will not be possible. Now leave it to you to think about that, the future tense. We will not go abroad. It will not be possible because of COVID or something like that. So we'll stay in Ireland. So restez en Irlande. Restez en Irlande. And what about the conclusion then? Well, I'm going to say, so yes, oui, je crois que, yes, je pense que, je crois que, j'estime que, il est possible de passer des vacances agréables ici. It's possible to spend nice holidays here. On peut passer des vacances agréables ici. And that essentially is my answer there. So I'm not going to write out the answer now. I'm going to leave it with you. But as I say, I think it's likely in this year's Leaving Cert that we'll have something relating to holidays. Oops, that's a bit of vocabulary from a previous task there on the right-hand side. I'm just going to cut that and put it over here. So this is the vocabulary that I might use in the conclusion. Just let me clean that up there for a second. And I'll say, yes, I believe that it's possible. Oui, je crois que, and then it's possible to spend nice holidays here. So as I say, I think it's possible that we might have something relating to this in this year's Leaving Cert. So I'll leave that with you, and if you can get a chance to do that today or tomorrow, send it to me. I'll correct and send it back to you before Tuesday. Okay.